60
Do you
seconds.
remember
All
the
right,
day
how
you're
you
supposed to
doing?
water this water?
I got this frog in my throat all day.
You used to be Amish? Is that true?
Actually, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to work up an Amish question for the game, and I was wondering, what...
Well, they're very good liars.
Hey!
I can't believe you're saying that about a bunch of people.
Hey, what's up? Why don't you tell me how many people are playing the game here? We're playing solo. All right, then. Let's have a name. Oh, yeah. Are you here for a 7-question tournament-length game or a full... Okay, fine.
30 seconds.
They need to be.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard. That's B as in bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan. You know, that whole thing.
Okay, everybody. Okay, I don't want you to get too...
Check the connections on the second board. We got
Contact in.
20 seconds.
Oh, who is it?
Well, I don't know.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10
Good
seconds.
luck to you.
Okay, here we go,
9,
everybody. Let's
8,
lose a desktop
7,
and go to black.
6, 5,
You
4,
call me.
3,
Here we go.
900 tuna. Please wait an hour after meals before calling.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, it's a brand spanking new bright-eyed bushy-tailed just in from the manufacturer contestant. Pleasure having you on the show. All tucked in? Then let's turn out the lights. All right, go ahead and pick. Category: bad vacations throughout history. This might be a hard one. $3,000. Okay, ready. Pretend you live in Europe in the year 1582 and you're looking to take some time off of work. If you can only take your vacation on these dates in 1582, which would be the shortest vacation? July 4th to the 7th, April 28th to May 1st, October 4th to the 15th, or February 1st to the 20th. In case you're interested, here's the right answer. In 1582, the Pope introduced a new calendar, so the day after October 4th was October 15th. Oh, and this year you promised the kids you'd take them to a witch burning, too. Okay, pick a category. Okay, coming up, this category is Welcome Back, Homer. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1,000 for it. All right, here we go. Plato is to Socrates as Vinnie Barbarino is to Horshack, Mr. Cotter, Rosalie Hotsy Totsy, or Mr. Plato was a student of Socrates, and Vinnie was a student of Mr. Cotter on TV's Welcome Back, Cotter. And oddly enough, Vinnie played with Plato as a kid. Come on, we need a category.
Put on your pens for the naked dance.
3.
The category is, when you heard a mime, does it make a sound? $2,000 riding on this one. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. Imagine Mime, Shields, and Yarnell are in a fight because Shields keeps yapping during the act. What could Yarnell do to keep the act pure and prevent Shields from talking so much? Peel and salt his epidermis, stitch his duodenum shot, rip out his larynx, or tie his uvula into a balloon animal. Here's what you should have picked. The larynx is also known as the voice box. It also contains the vocal cords.
Look, I'm walking against the wind.
How about it? We need a category.
Shaking up the floor. Shaking up the floor.
This category is itching and scratching in the halls of Congress. Get it right, get $2,000. Hang on tight, 'cause here we go. If one U.S. senator says to another U.S. senator, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, what common congressional practice is he proposing? Log rolling, joint resolution. No, a joint resolution would be an agreement to inhale. Too bad you didn't choose this. An agreement by legislators to vote for one another's pork barrel legislation is known as log rolling. The log is known as a taxpayer. Take your pick. What do you say? Uh-oh, press futs with Mime Door.
It's time for Snicker Click Rescue.
The category for this gibberish question: satanic activism and Winnie the Pooh. We're gonna start out with $5,000 here. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Here we go. With what famous phrase does this rhyme? 3 hells, 3 bells. Fry the Eeyore. And don't be tripped up by the punctuation. Go nuts! Type in your answer. Damn, you're fast. Didn't do you any good, though.
3 hells, 3 bells, fry the Eeyore.
I don't suppose there's a real demand for seashells down by the shore, though. She really ought to try more urban areas. Come on, we need a category. The category is a match made in Studio 7. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. Okay, let's imagine this bizarre scenario. Match game host Gene Rayburn won't start the show unless the reading on his Celsius thermometer matches the one on his Fahrenheit thermometer. What reading must show? 0 degrees, 100 degrees, 40 degrees, or negative 40 degrees? Shoulda picked this. It's negative 40 degrees when Gene Rayburn hits the stage. Although I hear the real reason Gene doesn't leave his dressing room is 'cause Fanny Flag's outside. Okay, pick a cat.
The 7 o'clock news with question 7.
Alright, next up. This is the thanks I get. $2,000 for right answer. You know, Mama's your best interest at heart, but she doesn't always know best. Famous Greek orator Demosthenes supposedly became famous by disobeying a common mother's rule. Which one? Don't talk with your mouth full. Don't run with a spear. Don't pick that. It'll make it worse. Or don't make that face. It'll freeze that way. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Demosthenes is said to have put pebbles in his mouth to train himself at public speaking. He's also said to have gone to bed without dessert for a month for that. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
The category, Mrs. Who? Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Okay, as you may know, the Mississippi River is one of America's defining geographical landmarks. The Mississippi is the world's 3rd longest river. It runs from Lake Itasca, Minnesota to the Gulf of Mexico, known as the Father of Waters. It has over 250 tributaries. How many eyes are there in Mississippi? 3, 4, 5, or 6? M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. 4 eyes. You can imagine the Mississippi had an especially hard childhood.
Hey, 4 eyes, you got 4 eyes, and you're 4, and shut up.
Come on, we need a category.
Oh, here's number 9.
This one's gonna be, he washes dishes with the best of them. 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, I need you to help me figure out the name of this one TV character. Now, it's a fill-in-the-blank question, so you're gonna have to do some typing. Now, tell me, what's the name of this guy? You know, he's known for his domestic labor. Oh yeah, he has this thing where he mutters to himself when he wants to insult somebody. He's also famous for being on 2 different sitcoms. And the really weird thing is that in his second sitcom, out of the blue, he becomes like this major political figure somehow. What is the character's name? Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Perhaps the only housekeeper to rise to the ranks of Lieutenant Governor, Benson Dubois. If you ask me, I think he should run for U.S. Congress. I mean, hell, if Sonny Bono can do it, Benson's a shoo-in. Take your pick. What do you say?
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
And this questions category is, he likes it. Hey, Mikey. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Check this out. Which of the following is true of the kid from the Life cereal commercials? He died from eating Pop Rocks. He starred with his real brothers in the ads. He was allergic to Life cereal, or he was killed in Vietnam. He starred with his real-life brothers. Wouldn't it be great if their last name was Baldwin? Okay, round 1 is history. Let's move on. How about it? We need a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Category, let's do it. Courtship behavior. $4,000 behind this one. Nothing like hanging with lawyers for a good time. Sometimes I even get to read the cases. Check this one out. Former employer of defendant seeks payment for damages to crops incurred while defendant was on break. Charges negligence in failing to sound warning device. Who's getting sued? Little Bo Peep, Little Boy Blue, Old MacDonald, or Little Miss Muffet? Little Boy Blue didn't blow his horn because he was asleep. And after damages and lawyer's fees, he's gonna be Little Boy in the Red. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
And this category is, and a Happy New Year. And this one's worth $4,000. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. If someone says to you, Merry Christmas, they're wishing you Yuletide cheer. But if someone says to you, Merry Trismas, they're hoping you're enjoying your... If you have trismus or lockjaw, you have difficulty opening your mouth.
Merry Trismas.
You're all yours, pal. Come on, we need a category.
Take the elevator ride to 13.
And we call this one, She Had to Find Out Sometime. This one's worth $4,001 bills. It's time to fill in the blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. Imagine a steamy episode of The Brady Bunch in which Marcia walks in on Greg just as he's pumping his lats. In weightlifter parlance, the body part Greg is exercising is his blank. In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Greggy is exercising his back muscles, the latissimus dorsi or lats. And that's nothing compared to the episode where he works his erector spinae. Okay.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
The category is, hey, cool paint job. We got $4,000 on the table. Hey, open your eyes and look at this picture and tell me, what would be the best name for this painting? Starry Knight Rider, Starsky and Hunt, The Dukes of Dada, or Van... It's Kit, the car from Knight Rider, inserted into Van Gogh's painting, Starry Night.
Michael, my readings indicate a severe drop in our Nielsen ratings.
Alright, go ahead and pick one. This category is Starsky and Hutch and mental illness. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, imagine this scenario. On a new episode of Starsky and Hutch, it's revealed that the duo's boss, Captain Dobie, has an inanimate friend he calls Captain Adobe. Of what material is his friend probably made? A fine-grained Adobe is made of clay and straw. Adobe's a tough cop. But jeez, you take him out in the rain and he acts like he's gonna melt. How about it? We need a category. What the heck is he so happy about? We're talking $6,000 for this one. The happy painter, Bob Ross, has just finished another happy little masterpiece. Bob always ends the show with the parting words, happy painting and God bless. How could he amend this slogan to possibly attract more Confucianists to his audience? Happy painting and may you have it Allah. Happy reverence for one's parents or filial piety is considered the prime virtue of Confucian ethics. So remember, no painting a crack on Dad's forehead or blackening in any of Mom's teeth. Take your pick. What do you... Okay, coming up, this category is Diary of a Mild-Mannered Scientist. Pop a right answer, you got $4K. Imagine an episode of Gilligan's Island in which Gilligan stumbles on this entry in the professor's diary. June 7th. Hey, that's my birthday. I observed many multicolored cast-phenolic spheroids whizzing about on a rectangular metamorphic mineral surface bounded by elastic barriers. What is being described? A foosball tournament, a game of pool. The professor's diary describes balls on a slate surface with rubber bumpers. In other words, a game of pool. A longer and far more detailed entry describes Ginger racking the balls. Okay, pick a category. An outstanding selection, because under that category is one Major League point-racking question, the Dis or Dat. Category for this Dis or Dat question is what they stand for. Now, I'm going to read off 7 items. Oh, you already know what you're doing. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock then. Here we go. CIA, government agencies, HBO, TNN, IRS,
TBS,
TVA. This is it. That's all she wrote. You picked up 5. Not memorable, but not terrible. Okay, how about a new question? Alright, go ahead.
Question 19.
Alright, next up. Whose town is this anyway? We are talking 4 big ones. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Which of the following are, in order, the major events of Thornton Wilder's play Our Town? Kids fall in love, Our Town, in which George Gibbs and Emily Webb fall in love, get married, and Emily kicks the bucket. You've probably seen it a dozen times, but since you keep falling asleep in the middle of it, each time seems like the first time, right? Come on, we need a...
Superstar. You're special. 20.
The category is as much fun to spell as it is to say. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. Of the following, which is the only word or phrase that cannot be formed from the letters in the word ejaculation? Clean it, caution, in a cup or ounce. Too bad you didn't pick this. You can't spell in a cup from the letters. Why? Because there's no P in ejaculation. It's messy enough as it is. Okay, pick a category. Okay, I'm not wasting any time. Let's get into the attack. Don't forget this clue. Ingredients of pop culture. I sure hope you have the recipe. Good luck.
You rocked on this one! Amazing! Let's check out what it did to your score! That's the game!
Oh boy, you know more worthless trivia than humanly possible. You can decide whether you want to be proud or ashamed of that. Think about it while I tell you.
You don't know Jack!
Thanks all around. Good show. Let's roll commercial, please. And Cookie, what's going on with these players?
Yeah, you're on the high scoreboard. Whoop-de-doo. You know, the whole scoreboard thing is stupid to me. I like the game much better before they put in all this fancy crap. Listen, if you want to play again,